Hello and welcome back to REV Endurance Sports and a quick bike profile on our Sally Macaroon Ritchey Road Logics. Now these are rim brake Road Logics, of course you can see that, and they are the new for 2024 rim brake bike. Now the reason I'm shooting this video quickly is because sunset's coming, but we've had a lot of rain in Southern California, LA, San Diego, lots of flooding, mudslides, homes, just sliding down the hillsides. And Jessica and I have a 200K tomorrow morning. Today is Friday, February the 9th, and Saturday, February the 10th, we have a 200K. 200K, so 125 miles, 200K, 2,438 meters, or 125 miles with 8,000 feet of climbing. So the reason I'm shooting this video is because I've had a lot of questions about whether the 2024 Road Logics will accept a 32 tire. So I thought I would shoot this video because what I have found is the 32 tires fit just fine. So if we look down inside here, this is a 32 tire on a 25 external rim, and you can see right in there's plenty of space. I mean, you might even fit a 34 tire, so that or maybe a 32 with a light file tread, or maybe a little bit of a knobby. And here it is up in the seat stays. Don't see there's plenty of gap there. And then this is for the fork. Let me see if I can move the fork a little bit. And there's plenty of space. You wouldn't want to go out riding in the mud, but there's plenty of space. And these are just plain Shimano Dura-Ace 9100 caliper brakes that have plenty of clearance for your tire. I'm trying to shoot it. It's just a little bit hard to get the camera to focus where I want it to focus. So you can see that there. Plenty of space. The fork. So on the previous iterations of this bike, the fork was pretty much the biggest problem for running a 32 tire. There was plenty of room in the chain stays and seat stays, but in the fork area there just wasn't enough space. But now there's enough space for both front and rear. You can see that here on this chain stay, they do have kind of a crimp going on. I honestly don't know how else to describe it, but that's kind of what's going on there. And then the space here, it's tight. I mean, you really wouldn't want to go too much more. But there's the brake bridge, and it seems to be just fine. So unfortunately, I don't have three hands, otherwise I would lift this wheel up. Now, as I mentioned, we've had a lot of flooding, a lot of rain in this area, so I thought, why not? Let's just throw some 32 tires on there just for fun and see if they will fit. Now, the biggest thing is tire traction. Everyone talks about, oh, rim brake in the wet. Oh, that's sketchy, that's scary. No, it really isn't. Rim brake, especially with a head black wheel like this with a textured brake track. This has phenomenal braking in the wet. Rim brake with carbon wheels, which are stupid anyway, that is definitely risk. You're taking a lot of risk. I don't know why I couldn't get the words out. And so, you shouldn't be riding carbon wheels in the wet. because they're terrible. The braking is terrible, terrible, terrible. Okay, I think that's all for now. I'm not going to go through the whole bike spec because it's not important for the time being. It's just for those who have asked, will a 32 tire fit on the Sally Macaroons? And yes, it will. It definitely will. Now, of course, it's always going to depend on your rim and tire combination. So this is a Grand Prix STR, and this is a 25 external rim with a 21 internal. So I just installed these tires today, so there's a little bit of goop there. So again, depends on the tire choice, and it depends on the rim width. Okay, well, that's all for today. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you up the road. If you like these kinds of videos, please make a comment down below. There is a 200K coming up tomorrow, so maybe we'll shoot some video during the event. But if it starts to rain, the camera's not coming out. Okay, please like and subscribe. We'll see you up the road.